What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Horror and Gore Horror Movie Podcast. It's your host, Dakota. I got two guests with me today. You guys already know them. It's the House of Ghouls podcast. This Colby does horror and Ian VanGhoul. What's up, boys? How you doing?
I've been a lot better.
Thanks for having me.
So for today's podcast, except for like doing a horror movie review and stuff, I thought let's do some of my favorite subgenre of horror today, and that is slashers. But before we get into talking about our favorite slashers and like slasher movies, I want to talk about some movie news. First of all, let's go with the bad news. Let's talk about this Scream 7 news because it's fucking bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I remember now. Who plays it's Mason Gooden's sister in it.
Jasmine Savoy Brown.
Yeah, she's supposed to be returning to Scream 7. Then I don't remember. Yeah, it's not Patrick Dempsey. It's who the fuck is
Joel
it?
McHale.
Yeah, I was about to say the Hallmark guy. He's supposed to be playing Mark, but it's not like Mark Kincaid. His name is like Mark Evans.
She got a thing for Marks.
And everyone's saying this. I'm kind of thinking this is true. He looks like Ghost. It looks like he could be the Ghostface.
Dude, if Joel McHale is Ghostface in Scream 7, I will never support or talk about another Scream movie ever again.
It looks like this one's just going to be crap. Okay, the thing that's bothering me with this is you're bringing both of the Meeks twins back. So how the hell are you going to tell Sam and Tara's story? Are they just went off somewhere? Did they get killed? That's my big story. But we got the first trailer for Until Dawn, which I didn't watch it. Did you two watch it?
I did.
Negative.
Okay,
I saw it at Wolfman.
Oh, you saw it? How you feel about it?
It looks bad.
Okay. Enough to be said right there. Then we got a new trailer for Blumhouse's new movie, Woman in the Yard, which I didn't find out from Colby until Colby said was PG-13, which is a little bit disappointing. And that's about all the trailers this week, though, for horror movies.
Nope. The Monkey Red Band trailer was released.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that one. That one, I'm excited to see that one. A lot of our friends have already seen it. They have said it's good. So, and that's supposed to be released in like 5 weeks. So I can't wait for that.
It's going to be good. I'm going to have fun.
I think that's about it. Do you guys know about any movie news?
Not that I can think of. Horror in the High Desert 4 was announced. Let me guess, Dakota, you haven't seen the first three?
No, I actually forgot about those movies.
It's easy to forget if you've never seen them.
Oh yeah, but we're going to just go segue right into it. What we have watched this week. So me, Colby, and Ian have been doing some TikTok lives lately. And it shows that I haven't watched any horror movies, it seems like, in my whole entire life. But these two have got me on some great watches starting right now. But Colby, I'm gonna let you go first. What have you watched this week?
Murderitaville.
Banger.
Did you watch it like I told you to?
No.
Why am I not surprised?
I like the picture though on your TikTok video. He looks fucking dope.
Dude, Murderitaville rips. I mean, it's not good, but it's a fun movie.
Ian, what else do you watch? Oh wait,
I also watched The Wolfman. It was okay. I also watched Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Really enjoyed it. And then I watched a really good, happy, family-friendly movie called Requiem for a Dream yesterday.
Have you seen
That was
it?
a good one.
No, but I know it's not happy family friendly.
What do you
Why?
mean?
You've never seen it?
I know it's very dark and depressing.
Morbius is in it.
I was about to say it stars Jared Leto. That's just.
Have you seen Morbius though?
Oh, I hate Morbius.
Oh, but you've seen it?
Yeah, I hate it though. I just hate Jared Leto. Period.
I like Jared Leto.
Dude, like Requiem for a Dream era Jared Leto fucking rolled.
The only good movie he's in is oh shit. There was a movie
What? You say the only good movie he's in? I don't even care what your answer is, but you just said the only good movie he's in.
No, I mean the only movie that he's good in is
The only answer to this is Suicide Squad.
that's what I was saying American Psycho.
Oh,
mean,
Paul?
Yeah,
like
he's
Paul.
yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
So the
He
only
plays a-
good Jared Leto movie that you've seen is American Psycho.
Yeah.
There we go. Much better.
I know he's in Blade Runner 2049, but that's like 3 minutes he's in that one.
The movie's only 3 minutes long.
But Ian, what have you watched this week besides Murderville?
Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. That was a good time. I watched Skinner, which is a 1993 slasher starring Ted Raimi. That was a good time. And Death Sentence, which is a James Wan, or my favorite James Wan movie. That is a thriller, not really a horror movie, and it was also a good time.
Thriller.
So for me this week, I watched Lizzie Lazarus, the new Screenbox release, which I really love that movie.
I can't believe Dakota has a movie he's seen that I haven't.
That's wild.
It is, dude.
Then I watched because these two have been trying to get me to watch this franchise, especially after you guys listened to the episode last week with Chuck. I started the Final Destination franchise. I've watched 1 and 2. Really love those movies. Can't wait to watch 3 through 5 to see how those are.
They're all so fun.
They are.
But then I was going to tell I got a horror movie challenge I'm starting each week now. So I got 7 movies picked out.
How's that been going?
I'm gonna start very soon.
Oh, you're gonna start it soon. Okay.
No, I got like the next 3 days off, so I can go right through those 7 movies that I got.
Gang, gang.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just get right into our main topic.
Oh, wait, Dakota. I want to know what you watched this week.
I just said it.
Oh, you didn't watch anything else?
No,
We gave you 4 choices to watch before the podcast. Did you watch any of them?
no.
But he's gonna watch
Lucky.
7 movies in 3 days.
Siri, how do you leave StreamYard?
Siri, how you live StreamYard. But let's get into our main topic this week. Which
If
we are
you were my
going to-
son, I would tell you every day how disappointed I am in you.
And that door would not be on the hinges.
the door not be on the edges.
What do we talk about today, Dakota?
I can't. It's Colby up there. We're gonna be talking about the slasher genre.
I didn't
So-
mute myself.
So, like I said before, slashers is like one of my favorite horror genres of all time. So, do you guys is that your favorite subgenre, or is there any other subgenre that you like?
It's up there, but my favorite subgenre is found footage.
What about you, Ian?
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, those two. I mean, I love slashers, but yeah, found footage is up there, and I really like religious, demonic like possessions and shit. I like that shit too.
So, when you think of slashers, what villain comes to your mind first? Because we got several. What about you, Colby?
Ghostface for me.
What about you, Ian?
Victor Crowley.
For me, of course, it's Michael Myers. Michael Myers is so damn good. But this is the best question. I was thinking, what was the first ever like slasher movie you ever watched? Colby?
My first ever?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, man. It might be Victor Crowley. I'm just kidding. Honestly, I don't know. I remember loving my first slasher movie would be Scream.
What about you, Ian?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's the first one I ever saw, but it's the first one I remember, and it's Jason Takes Manhattan.
I fucking love that answer. Have you seen that one, Dakota?
No,
He's only seen the remake.
the remake's good though.
That's the only Friday the 13th you've seen?
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen.
Not even Jason X?
No, not even Jason X.
We have a
Siri,
lot of
how do
work
you
to
leave
do.
StreamYard?
Oh man.
But my first one I remember is Halloween 4: The Revenge of Michael Myers, which is the first ever horror movie I've ever watched. So I think that's why it goes a little bit into why I like slashers mostly. Because of course that's the first one I ever watched. But if you guys had to pick like 3 underrated, because I know you guys have watched like some really good underrated gem like horror movies, like
Underrated, huh?
yeah. What would be the 3 most underrated for you, Colby, that you would recommend to people? Like if people was like watching this episode or like came across your page, like how you do list, what would be the 3 that you want to recommend to people?
Number 1 would be The Hills Run Red. Number 2 would be anything from the Hatchet series. And then I'm going to have to go with a classic, The Burning.
That's solid.
What about you, Ian?
Shit. He took 2 out of 3 of my answers. Behind the Mask. Intruder. And we'll go Maniac from 1980.
I almost said The Mutilator instead of The Burning, but I went Burning.
Yeah, I think the Burning's probably a little better, but Mutilator rips.
So for me, I'm thinking probably Malignant. A lot of people don't like Malignant.
I love Malignant.
I don't understand why a lot of people don't like it. Like I love that movie.
It's like 19 different movies in one, but I love it.
That could be like my favorite James Wan.
People hate fun things, you know,
like TikTok.
Oh, yeah, true. Let me think of another one. Oh, I had one just to my. Oh yeah,
You need to think of 2 more.
Would Low Lives be considered one?
with slasher.
I don't know.
Nah,
Or would that be more of like a home invasion?
it's like a home invasion cannibal. Like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be in the more like the Rob Zombie category.
I agree.
Oh, I was really going to go with that one because that's one that. Oh no, I got one. Please tell me Circus of the Dead. I think that's slasher, right? How is that? How is that not a slasher? Popping corn go around mutilating fucking people.
What did you just say?
He's mutilating them.
Okay. I wouldn't consider Circus of the Dead a slasher. That's more of like a psychological, just torture porn kind of realm.
Like there's slasher elements to it because he's, you know, people are getting stabbed and shit, but it's not a traditional slasher by any means.
Okay, this is the one of the questions I really want to have with you guys because people always tell me this. Do you consider Terrifier a slasher?
The first one.
What about the other 2?
They go into more like I don't know, paranormal ish
fantasy.
Yeah. Like there's so much more to them other than just being a slasher. So I don't really consider 2 and 3 slashers.
The one thing I hate about that is because like I don't consider Saw a slasher. I consider that kind of like what Colby said, kind of like a torture porn a little bit. But then everyone considers like Terrifier and Saw the same thing.
No, I mean like the Saw sequels maybe, but Terrify is just a lot better.
It's like I think more fun and like I've talked to Ian about this. It's more over the top. While I think Saw is like it kind of feels a little bit more real.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that? I'm trying to think of some more. Damn, I thought I had some good. I thought I had two good ones right there.
Have you ever seen Terminator?
Oh yeah, I have.
I consider Terminator a slasher.
Yeah, the first one does have.
Mhm.
The first one really seems like a horror movie.
It's like a sci-fi slasher.
True. Oh, what the hell would be the other? That's the problem. Like, oh shit, I gotta look this one up.
Have you ever seen Tremors?
No,
I don't consider that a slasher.
that's more like a creature feature, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was thinking that. No, because like how we were explaining like the Circus of the Dead and like Terrifier and stuff. Like, I remember talking to you guys last night about Final Destination, and I thought that was a slasher, but you guys were kind of saying that's kind of like, would that be more like, was it paranormal or supernatural?
I mean, you can consider Final Destination as a slasher, but just death itself is the villain.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If you,
But that's digging pretty deep. Hey Siri, is Final Destination a slasher? She said no.
Oh, Stream.
Yeah, Stream.
Yeah, Stream slasher.
That's a good one. It's actually a very good one.
Stream is so underrated. If you guys haven't watched Stream, I don't know what you guys are doing. Like, pause this episode, go watch it, and come back.
I thought he was talking to me at first.
I know.
I was like, dog, what?
But, oh, okay, we're talking about the good slashers. Of course, there's some really bad ones, like some bottom of the barrel, like doggy shit. What would be the three that you'd be like, don't watch this?
Fuck,
I don't say that about any movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Don't do it. Let's don't do indie. Let's do big studios because we support indie horror here.
I mean, I still don't ever tell anyone not to watch something.
Even the only slashers I could think of by Blumhouse, I still like Happy Death Day, Freaky.
What about Strangers Chapter 1?
Don't watch.
That's what I was about to say.
That's more home invasion.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Okay, because of course we're getting 3 chapters for that, right? Would you think the other?
Unfortunately, yes.
Would you think the other two would go more slasher because they are kind of the home invasion part?
I don't know, but I heard they're introducing another masked villain for the sequels.
Have you seen the projected runtime for number 2?
Is it more than 2 hours?
2 hours and 42 minutes.
There's no way.
Why?
Yeah,
there's no way.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh no, they went down to hour and 2 now. No, 102, so hour and 42, but still hour 42.
I mean,
yeah, it's still very unneeded.
True. I'm wondering when that was because it says 2025. Did they already give a? I don't want. Are you guys going to actually go see that in the theaters, or are you guys going to wait for that one on stream?
I mean, I'm a content creator. Of course, I'm going to go fucking see it.
Yep. Yeah, I'll go see it. I'll go see it out of curiosity.
Okay, what I'm really curious about right now, it's been bugging me for 10 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
We gave you 4 movies to watch before this, and you didn't watch a single one of them. What did you watch tonight?
I watched the Chiefs play the Texans.
Oh, okay. Priorities. Motherfucker.
I hate the Chiefs so much.
And I hate when you don't watch movies we tell you to watch.
I was gonna watch Murder Review, but this TikTok shit has been like.
It's an hour long.
Good thing we're on the horror and football podcast right now.
Ian with the zinger.
What was your favorite? Like, if you had your favorite all time?
Like mainstream is Scream all the way. The very first Scream is my favorite slasher.
Trying to think. Like my go-to is Hatchet, but if we're going like more mainstream than Hatchet,
I love
I've
Hatchet so much.
I've always loved Friday the 13th, even though like the movies are probably they're not even comparable to other franchises, but like I've always just loved Friday the 13th, so I guess I'll go that way.
I would pick Halloween because that's my favorite. But where we talk about like favorites, everyone talks about. No one asks about like what's your Mount Rushmore? Like if you had to pick 4 horror movies for your Mount Rushmore.
Movies or slasher icons?
Let's do slasher icons.
I like that better.
Yeah, what's your 4 slasher icons for your Mount Rushmore?
How many are on Mount Rushmore? 4
4.
or 5? 4?
4.
Okay. So I go Ghostface as my all-time favorite. Babyface from The Hills Run Red. Victor Crowley. And honestly, I love Leatherface. I'll go Leatherface.
Damn.
Was that yours too?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly mine.
What would yours be, Ian?
Exactly what Colby just said.
Are you serious? Mine would be Michael Myers, Billy Loomis. Not Billy Loomis. Wait, that's Black Christmas, right?
No, that's Scream, bro.
That's Scream.
No, what's Billy's last name?
Bob.
In Black Christmas?
Yes.
I don't know. Just say Black Christmas.
Billy for Black Christmas, like the OG, not the remake.
Okay.
Freddy Krueger is up there.
Okay.
And I'll probably pick Ghostface. I do like the Scream franchise.
I respect that.
If you had to give me 5 horror movie recommendations, slashers, just slashers. Like say if I was coming across your newsfeed, like I am not DMB reviews, I'm not Dakota, I'm like SpongeBob 213 on TikTok.
If I could give you any movie to watch, I already gave you fucking 2 today. Ian and I gave you 2. It would be The Hills Run Red, Victor, any Hatchet movie out of the whole series. The Burning, and let's go Mutilator. No, yeah, Mutilator.
What about you, Ian?
100 Tears.
Oh, yes.
American Psycho. What else do I got? Blood Rage.
Blood Rage.
Shit, there was another one too that I had. Damn it. Trying to think of other like obscure ones.
Murderitaville.
Fuck yeah. What else do I got? Is the Streets Run Red? Is that a slasher?
I mean, yeah, I think you can count this as a slasher.
There we go. Yeah, Streets Run Red. And fuck.
Dakota, you're a Blumhouse slut and you've never seen Freaky?
No.
God fucking damn it, dude.
I wish that one didn't like get released like actually 2020. If it got released like 2021, I would have definitely saw that.
It's so good.
It got released around the time I think when my theater didn't open back up.
You know what? He hasn't been brought up yet. We'll go Child's Play.
You know what's an underrated slasher that we didn't even talk about yet?
What?
And it's by our good friend Victor Gabriel.
Blood
It's
Gorge.
Blood Gorge.
Fuck yeah, it's Blood Gorge.
I just saw that because I'm like underrated or 5.
I mean, Child's Play for you, we would say underrated because you've never fucking seen it.
True. What do you okay? Because I'm thinking of this. Because you know how there's a lot of horror directors, right?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes like you get certain horror directors that like pick certain niche genres. Like Stephen Connetti does like found footage. So far, besides like the new Hell House, he's been doing found footage. And like James Wan, besides like Malignant, he's been more of like the paranormal and like the demonic range.
Yeah, like Aquaman.
And Furious 7.
Uh,
What would be some good like top 3 slasher directors?
Wes Craven.
John Carpenter.
Go those 2. Oh, there was another one up there.
Adam Green.
I was about to say Adam Green.
I was waiting for you to say it, but
I was thinking Adam Green. Oh, there was another one that was up there.
Hitchcock.
Yeah, Hitchcock's up there. Does Raimi do any slashers, or is his just paranormal?
Possession. Paranormal. He's done. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too, because yeah, John Carpenter. Oh, yeah, Wes Craven done Hills Have Eyes. I forgot about that. Ooh, I want to know about this. I was thinking this today, this horror franchise, and I'm gonna start watching these movies very soon. Um, would Wrong Turn be considered a slasher?
It's like Hicksploitation slasher.
yeah, it's slasherish.
Because they are this whole entire like fucked up family is killing these young teenagers off one by one in the woods.
I'm not even gonna lie. I've only seen the first and the remake. I've watched parts of the other ones, but I fucking hated them.
They're so good.
I heard part 4 is pretty good.
No, I mean, they're not good. They're so bad they're good. Like I love them, but they're not good movies.
If they okay, so we got so many like slasher horror franchises, right? And a lot of them have been like reproduced. Like Halloween has been lately. Scream is now getting like its fucked upness in this. What would be some ones that we haven't got a movie in a long time that you wish we got another movie in?
Friday the
Freaky.
13th.
I would love Friday the 13th, but it's that rights issue.
Well, yeah, but you're just asking what one we would like to see, regardless of what's going on with it. So Friday the 13th is my answer.
What about you, Colby?
I want to see another Freaky.
I would say Nightmare on Elm Street because we need a good movie. Or wait. Is that House is October Bill? Is that considered
It's found footage.
fuck. I'm trying to think of some good stuff. Do you think they could remake The Burning?
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
I don't think I want it to. I think it still holds up pretty well.
Because a good I think a good slasher movie that we could probably get a franchise with in the violent nature.
Yeah, they're already working on part 2.
Yep.
That and I think another upcoming one by Shudder, which we have all read the book for it.
I heard a rumor that he might be going to the burbs.
Who?
Johnny from In a Violent Nature.
The Burbs.
It's not a really good source or anything. His name is like Dead Meat James or something.
Oh, yeah. The YouTube channel. Um, A Clown in the Cornfield.
Can't wait for that.
Same.
I think we're getting a lot of good slashers like that. Hard Eyes.
Hard Eyes, yes. I can't wait for Hard Eyes.
I'm really excited for it. It's up there. It's Thanksgiving too.
Stabby Stab Chad.
True.
I know Ian's not the biggest Thanksgiving fan because of Eli Roth, but I really did enjoy Thanksgiving. I'm with Dakota on that one.
That's fine.
I just think it's fun. I don't think it's good. It's fucking fun.
That's the thing that I want when I go into a horror movie, especially like a slasher. Like that's why I love Halloween Kills. There we go. We're going to talk about Halloween Kills. We're just going to get right into it. We're going to just talk about our favorite horror movies that are bad. And we're going to talk about Halloween Kills. This is why I love Halloween Kills. I don't care about the story. I don't care about the evil dies tonight stuff. I want a brutal Michael, and that's what we get. And the ambience of what Michael is, because this is a Michael movie. We don't
I'm
get
not
that
gonna lie.
trailer.
I love how much you defend this movie.
Because the first one is all about Laurie Strode. The second one is about the town and Michael. And mostly Michael, though. The third one, which I like the third one, and Colby, you can talk about that one soon. It's about Corey.
I think it's about Corey, Allison, and the town.
True. But do you think it goes into more Corey, though?
I mean, Corey's definitely the main story. And I think that's why I connect with it so much, is because I connect with Corey in that movie. He's just an outcast. Nobody accepts him. And like, I'm not going to go on a killing spree and like turn into Michael Myers, but like, I felt like an outcast before. Like, I think, I mean, if you're a horror fan in general, like, yeah, you're a fucking weirdo. You can connect with that. I don't think you guys are weirdos.
We are the weirdos, mister.
What the fuck was that?
That was my mic stand. I apologize.
I thought Dakota just hit like a gong.
Yeah.
Gong.
But I'm with you on Halloween Kills. It's my favorite out of those three.
Hell, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that, Ian.
Surprise.
Thank you, Mr. VanGhoul.
Surprise. But yeah, I agree with you. I feel the same way, that it's like I wanted to see Michael fuck shit up, and that's exactly what I got. And as annoying as the Evil Dies Tonight shit is, I like the mob mentality because everyone's bitching about it, but like that's exactly what happens. Because like them all thinking that little fucking fat dude was Michael. Clearly, you know, it wasn't, but like all it takes is one person to say, "Hey, that's Michael," and then everyone else is just like, "Oh yeah." And it shows the like the realism of a mob mentality. So like I dig that.
And I like that also because after like he dies, it kind of shows them like, oh, we fucked up. And that's I just thought about that more recently because I'm like a little bit kind of like, why is this in there? Especially the whole chase scene, but then the aftermath of it, you kind of see it, and that's why I think Karen and Allison go on their own way with like Cameron and Lonnie to find Michael themselves.
I really like Cameron's character arc.
Yes. Especially after rewatching 18 the other day. Like, I hate him in that movie.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
But then in Kills, he is so good. Another thing, like, you were talking about, like, we were talking about, damn, what's his name? It's in Halloween.
Who are you talking
Who?
about?
The guy from How? Oh my gosh,
Well, give me his character.
it's Rowan Campbell.
Oh, Corey?
Yeah, I don't know how I forgot Corey. Do you
He's
ever
not a
wish?
main character or anything.
Do you wish he was introduced in Kills instead?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. So you can get more of a backstory. And I still wish he wasn't killed in Ends. Because the only reason they killed him off, this is what I don't like about Ends, is that they killed him off just so Michael and Lori could have their little showdown. I would have liked if Corey killed Lori.
And the whole showdown actually, I liked the movie, but that showdown kind of sucked.
Yeah, I fucking hated it.
It was rushed. To be honest, I kind of want to see the original script they had for Halloween Ends. Because the whole entire trilogy was supposed to be in one night.
For real? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So you know how the theatrical cut, of course, is Michael staring out the window and then Lori standing out like her room window.
Yeah.
Do you remember in the trailer when she's like walking through the hospital?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be the original ending, and her holding the knife.
Oh. That'd be cool.
Because that's what it's supposed to be, her going after Michael that night. And I think that's why everyone was excited because I think that would have been the proper showdown.
Is it just me, or do we talk about Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends every time we're on this podcast?
Yeah, I think so.
Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends is good though. But let's talk about a bad slasher movie.
A bad?
That came out by Blumhouse. And that's the fucking Black Christmas 2019 remake.
It's so good though.
It's a good slasher, but bad concept.
I'm just kidding. It's a bad everything.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, you don't even see the deaths. That's what pisses me off. I was watching this thing. I'm like, where the fuck is the carnage?
I don't know.
And you don't even. I thought they had an unrated cut that came with the Blu-ray, and they don't even have the unrated cut. So they could probably have this footage because I know this is edited.
Did you buy the Blu-ray?
No, I looked it up after I watched it. I'm not gonna buy it if they don't have the unrated cut on there. Because of course, they done with Kills. They had the unrated cut. They done it with Megan having the unrated cut. I'm thinking, were they gonna have this? Because you could tell in that movie that stuff was cut out.
I don't remember much of it, honestly.
It sucks.
But I mean, I think from what I remember, like it would have been a mediocre movie. Like if you just watch the movie, it's fine.
I like the cast,
but having the Black Christmas name attached to it, like
that's what pissed everyone off.
Yeah, they only did that to market off of that name. So the fact that it's considered a remake when it has nothing to do with the actual source material is what really ruins that movie.
Oh, I like this piece of information. Like speaking of like how we got Black Christmas and Halloween together. I heard this about a couple weeks ago that Black Christmas, like who directed it?
Bob Clark.
Yeah, Bob Clark directed it, right? The idea for the sequel is that he wanted to have it sell on Halloween. And he told John Carpenter that. And then John Carpenter, a couple months later, makes Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very interesting.
Ripped it off.
What about if there's like some alternate timeline that Billy's actually Michael?
I'll be fine with it.
I'll be cool with that. It's different. I've never heard that.
Because it'll be cool though, because you know how Billy talks to himself in the whole entire Black Christmas? It's like, how did he go mute and never talk again?
His vocal cords got ripped out.
Jess actually ripped them out. She stayed alive. Actually ripped his vocal cords out.
Yeah.
Maybe he took a vow of silence.
Do you think Jess survived Black Christmas?
Does anyone really survive Black Christmas?
I'll say yeah.
What do you think, Ian?
I think so. Yeah.
I think she was one of the smarter ones in like smarter girl, final girl alumni.
I think no. And
the fuck?
this is where I'm gonna go with it. So the end credits, when they're rolling the credits, right? You hear the phone call, right? Remember, barely when he's calling them, he's always killing one of them. So what about if he's killing her and calling the phone at the same time? That's what I was thinking when I was watching it. I picked up on that, and because I've always heard about, because that's the biggest thing about like in the slasher horror genre is she like the true final girl, because technically besides like Sally, that's like the second released slasher film of all time, besides of like Psycho, of course, but like the main that started like this franchise of like what Halloween and like Friday the 13th and them all are.
Dakota, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen any giallo slasher films besides Pieces?
No.
We got to get you to see Deep Red for one of them. Pretty much anything that Argento has done. Ian, would you consider Phenomena a slasher? I mean, the last 15 minutes, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I
For
mean, it's
sure.
another one that definitely has slasher elements to it.
Dude, I think Phenomena is such a fucking underrated Argento film. There's
So-
Yeah, I
bugs,
mean, all of his stuff is super solid.
there's bugs, there's fish boys, and then there is a lot of gore
So
and monkeys with scalpels.
That's right.
And Dr. Loomis is in it.
Yeah.
wait, which one is this?
Phenomena.
Oh, wait, is that the one with
John Travolta.
I thought Jennifer Connelly.
I'm kidding. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
I'm talking about
Opera-
Phenomenon.
Opera's considered a slasher, right?
What? Opera?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I would say so. I would say Opera's a slasher. Very strong slasher elements, at least. Have you seen Opera?
No, okay. I was going to watch that one day.
So he brought it up, but he hasn't seen it.
No, okay. Out of all the Argento movies,
Mhm.
that's the one I want to see the most.
I
That
think
poster is
Deep Red
absolutely-
should be. I think Deep Red should be number one.
That's the one with like the little doll, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think for your merch, we're gonna add on to it. So it's gonna say, "I was gonna watch that one day, but I haven't seen it."
I dig that, dude.
So you guys have like seen more like giallo and like foreign like slasher movies. Which one do you like better, like the foreign slasher movies or American slasher movies?
I mean, giallos. When you talk about giallos, they're very different. They don't have a lot of the gore. They don't have like. It's hard to explain. The giallos really focus on the suspense and tension more than the gore and fucking the actual violence like American movies do, which is weird because the foreign movies, that's what you usually rely on for violence is those. But when it comes to giallos, they just there's something about them. They're just different.
Yeah, I agree.
They
It's
have
like
like a
it's
charm to them.
Yeah, like a completely different style.
Mhm.
Because when I hear like giallos, like the person that always comes up is Argento.
And you really like it really focuses on the POV. When I mean, obviously for American slashers, the final girl is always the main character, which you do get that final girl main character in giallos too, but you get a lot of the POV shots of the killer as well.
Like great example, like we were talking about, kind of like Pieces.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it comes to the black leathery glove.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pieces is one that like kind of mixes both of them.
It's a really good hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
One that really tried to like do the American and the giallo that was released last year. was Maxine.
Yeah.
I really like those nods in it because, like you said, it was not like giallos were not that violent, and out of like X Pearl and Maxine, Maxine's like the lowest like tamed one on the violence. It seems like,
Maxine?
yeah.
What?
I would say Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl for sure. Maxine fucking goes hard.
Yeah.
Stomping that dude's testicles in the alley. What? That one video store clerk, that dude gets fucked up.
Yeah, you don't really see any violence in Pearl until like the last 15 minutes.
Do you consider Pearl like a true slasher, or is it like a drama slasher?
I couldn't tell you because I didn't finish it.
Wait, you didn't finish it?
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't say Pearl's a slasher at all.
No, X is a full slasher though.
Yeah, like they're all three different like
there's
genres,
3 different
I guess.
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of consider. I think that's what you think. That's what Ty West was trying to pull in those. Like try to
Ty
get
West?
yeah.
Just do something different with every movie. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not the biggest Ty West fan, but I say that, but I do like a lot of his movies. I just don't like him as a person. I just think he's super pretentious.
Oh, there was a movie. It's a slasher movie. It's CM Punk.
Girl on the Third Floor.
Yes. Is it good?
I didn't think it was my first watch, but I revisited it recently. I never did a review, but I really enjoyed it. It's not good, but it's fun.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wouldn't call it a slasher at all.
It's not a slasher.
It's very paranormal, psychological. Yeah, paranormal, psychological.
There you go. I just thought of a good question for you guys, because I think everyone, when they look at like genres of like movies, like subgenres, right? What's your definition, Colby, of a slasher? Like to you?
I mean, a lot of times you would say that it focuses on one final girl and a group of people, and they're stalked and taken out one by one. But there's a lot of slashers where it focuses on the actual killer instead, and I call those slashers as well. But anything where if it follows the killer, if it follows the group of friends, I think any movie where it just takes out a group of people one by one, I'd consider that a slasher. If it's somebody physically killing somebody as well. Like, that's why it's hard to say Final Destination's a fucking slasher, because it's a paranormal entity of death taking everybody out. Like, technically, yes, you can say it is, but I don't know. It's just, I think a lot of it is people's preferences and how they view them.
What is your thought, Ian, on like what's your opinion? Like, what do you think a slasher is?
I mean, I agree with Colby. I mean, it's typically like usually it's one killer, but it doesn't have to be just one against a group of people, and usually it's using a knife or something, like something sharp, if you will. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but like it's just kind of a villain taking out a group of people one by one, essentially.
I like those. I think in my whole like I got like a different like perspective on it, because of course, like you two have seen, like there's some movies that you guys are thinking is a different subgenre that I think it could be a slasher, like Final Destination, and there's some like I was saying, like it's like found footage and stuff. But like when I really look at Final Destination, though, I thought this yesterday the whole entire time watching this, especially Todd's death. You see death like, even though it's like not a sharp object, like the originals were sharp objects and stuff, but it seems like a slasher now, you can grab about anything and kill somebody with it.
Corkscrew. A leaf blower.
corkscrew,
Fuck
a
you.
lawnmower.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
would, like,
trying to say what is and isn't a slasher, it's just as difficult as saying what and what isn't a horror movie
Mhm.
because it's all subjective. It's like they have different arms into different genres. So I mean, you could if you want to say a Final Destination is a slasher, then go for it because you're not wrong. But I consider it not because it's more of an entity kind of doing its thing as opposed to somebody, stalking people one by one. But that's just my opinion against yours. It's not neither one's wrong.
I think that's what I think out of all the genres of movies, I think that's why horror is the best because like for example, like a slasher or like a found footage or paranormal is one that really gets people like, is this a paranormal movie or is this not a
Mhm.
paranormal movie? Like kind of like perfect example, Paranormal Activity. Like, is that a found footage or is that a paranormal movie?
That's
It's
a slasher.
definitely not a paranormal movie.
Slasher for sure. Did the title give it away?
Right?
But I just saw this idea. Let's get in. But there's one more thing I want to talk about real quick before we get into it. I kind of want to go back to, um,
If you say Halloween, I'm dipping.
never mind.
Oh my
You want to
god.
talk about Halloween again?
No, it's a theory I had.
Okay, I want to hear it then.
Okay, for like
Ian, what are
Halloween.
you watching this week? I'm just kidding.
So you were talking about like Corey getting killed, right?
Mhm.
I think he's not dead.
I mean, if he has that evil that Michael possesses as well, then yeah, if they bring him back somehow, then I won't be mad, but he's pretty fucking dead. I don't think he was fully possessed by the evil that has Michael.
Because when Frank came in, there was no body. They would have found Corey. I did not see a body on the floor. Two, you can be here breathing at the end of that thing. So what about if Corey wants the mask, right? Kills Lori. Allison finds out about this, right?
You had me at kills Lori.
Allison finds out. Of course, she's running away, right? She won't come back. What about if it's a cat and mouse chase of Allison and Corey? And instead of like kind of like just a stalker thing, what about if he's pissed at Allison that she just like left him?
I don't know. It sounds a lot like Natural Born Killers. I don't know.
Honestly,
I don't
that's how
know.
it should have been. They should have just fucking killed off Michael and Lori at the beginning of that movie after the awesome opening, of course, and then just had uh Allison be the new final girl.
I would have loved that so much.
Went hard. Michael actually was alive and he grabbed Lori when he was going into the grader.
And dragged her
Yeah,
down. I'd be
yeah.
so happy.
Yeah. Or if he
I
just
thought
threw her in.
that would
I'm
be
just
so
really sick
gnarly.
of Jamie Lee Curtis. I can't stand her.
I think they should never go with the Laurie Strode route. I think they should do an original story if they want to do anything else.
Yeah, I am curious to see what they're going to do with this TV series. I think Laurie Strode is fucking worn the fuck out. I don't want to see her anymore. So we'll see.
You know what's the one Halloween movie they had the script ready for? I wish we got
What?
Halloween Returns.
Yeah, I read into what that was about.
That one actually sounds pretty good. Because of course, never told any story about Laurie. It was a new, fresh story like we always wanted.
Yeah, I just think Jamie Lee is fucking worn the fuck out. The fans are sick of her. She's sick of it. Like, stop.
Yeah, because how old's Jamie Lee Curtis? Nearly 80.
86.
Damn, she old. But there's a new little thing I want to bring up with you guys. This is gonna be good. I want to do a little bit of a draft.
Okay.
So we're gonna get 10 picks each,
Okay.
and we're gonna let Mr. Colby go first.
Well, what are we picking?
We're doing slashers.
Let's write this down.
So are we doing like, is this like fantasy football or something, like kind of draft?
Yeah, like it's like my pick, your pick, Ian's pick, my pick. And then we do like that.
And I'm going first.
Yeah.
All right, let me open up my notes on my phone.
I know it's going to be homework.
No, I love this because I want to see if Colby can pick a pick that Ian wants.
Well, I mean, what are we going to do after? That we going to make them all fight?
No.
Like, do they have hit points or what?
No, so the audience is going to vote who has the best list.
Okay. I'm going to go something different and say Victor Crowley.
Good pick.
Great pick.
I'm going the Driller Killer from Slumber Party Massacre.
Love it.
Of course, I'm going to go with the base pick of all time, Michael Myers.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, right?
I'm going Belial from Basket Case.
Oh, good shit. You know what? He's an underdog because of his height. I'm going Chucky.
So you got Chucky. Ooh. I'm gonna go Gabriel from Malignant.
I'm going to even up the fight with Ian, and I'm going to go Leprechaun.
Fuck yeah.
What you got, Ian?
I've got Angela from the Sleepaway Camp sequels. So we're going to adult Angela.
Fuck. Shit. I didn't think of that one.
Are we going to make them fight at the end too?
No.
I think we should.
Yeah, why not?
That'd be cool though.
All right, let's go.
Are you out of slashers already?
Art the Clown. You're gonna give me Art the Clown. I need the art.
Okay. It's your pick.
It's your pick. I already picked Art.
Oh, you got Art?
Yeah.
I got Arnie from Terminator.
Oh, damn it. I gotta think of a good one now. Shit. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go Leatherface.
Solid. I think him and Victor will match up well, but I think Victor will rip his fucking limbs off.
Yeah, I mean Leatherface is just a human.
He's
after
dumb.
all. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say this one. I want you guys to shoot it down if you don't think it is. Xenomorph.
I mean, yeah. From the very first Alien, yeah, because Alien is the slasher of space horror movies. I'll allow that one.
Okay, Colby, it's your last pick.
Chrome Skull.
Oh, Collector.
Oh yes.
Oh shit. Oh freak. I'm gonna just go with it. I'm gonna go Freddy Krueger.
It's a solid pick. You going the OG Freddy or the remake Freddy?
I'm going OG.
Okay. I just had to make sure.
England's more terrifying than I forgot even who the fuck played the new Freddy.
Jackie Earle Haley.
Yeah. I like his voice. That's the only thing about it. Like his raspiness in his voice.
I just don't like his dialogue.
Yeah.
I think he did a great job. I just thought he was written very poorly.
So the backstory on that is that they thought they had a better like script and everything for that movie. And Warner Brothers came in there and be like, no, let's do it this way because of course New Line just did the original one. And of course New Line got bought by Warner Brothers. And Warner Brothers is like, no, let's do a different type of Freddy, let's do a more modern version, and let's go to the weird Freddy. Like, go more into his backstory, and I didn't like going more into the backstory. I thought it was a little bit fucked up and went a little too dark with it. And I like the kills and everything, but like you said, some of his dialogue, like they kind of put like Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Freddy in there. And how you're doing a remake with a Nightmare on Elm Street to the original, you kind of just want to put jokes in there.
You guys, can we take a moment of silence real quick?
What up?
It's officially gone.
Is it?
Are you
Officially gone.
serious? What the hell?
Oh man.
What
Can't even get my
the heck?
notifications.
Yep. It sucks.
Tiki Talk is gone.
Pour one out.
It'll be back when we wake up.
Yeah.
True. But I think that is it for the episode, guys, for this week of the Horror and Gore Horror Movie Podcast. Thank you, Ian, Colby, for being on this episode.
Thanks for having us. I really enjoy being a co-host on this podcast.
Same. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Hopefully, I don't know. I've been hearing I'm gonna try to talk to some people. There might be some big news coming to the podcast soon. I'm just gonna try to get some clarification on that.
Cool.
But that should be in the next couple of weeks. But guys, if you are new here and you guys are watching the video version, hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification to see the the shorts. And when this podcast goes live, I will put Ian and Colby's all their social medias down below, even though TikTok is not available right now. It's going to come back. So I'm still going to put their TikToks down there. I'm going to put their podcast down there also. The House of Ghouls, definitely go check their other episodes out, especially this past week's funny ass episode.
Appreciate it, homie.
But if you guys are listening to the audio version, hit that follow button. Leave me a rating. Properly 5 stars.
5-star rating.
5-star rating. And of course I will put their links down there below. And for the draft in the comments of the audio and the video versions, let me know who won down below. And I will post that all over the social medias. But guys, with that being said,
actually also encourage Dakota to go watch more movies and encourage him to take our advice on the movies to watch.
But guys, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day and great week. I'll see you guys next week.
Love you. Bye.